Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It's that time you've been really waiting for. It is Mech review and competition time. So first of all, the competition, you can win one of these or one of these. Two prizes, so two winners. Whoever wins first chooses which one. Whoever wins second gets the one that hasn't been chosen. So we have the Joy Toy North Firehammer Assault Mech, and we have the Joy Toy North Snark Commando Mech. 1/18 scale mechs. This has been sponsored by Firehammer Joy Toy Store, who have a standing 10% discount for viewers of awesome action toys. See the link in the video description for that. If you've bought one of these from them already and you win, you can either get your mech or get a full refund for the one you previously purchased from them. In addition, on the special offers, Locker Toys is offering a discount on the Sand ATV, a $50 discount on the Sand ATV, which is being released soon. You can pre-order from Locker Toys. Again, see the video description for their link. And Alina AliExpress store is offering the Grey ATV, which is coming out a bit later, for $43 including delivery. Special offers, competitions, it's fantastic. Again, see video description for the Alina AliExpress Joy Toy store for the discount on the Grey ATV. If you want to have a chance of winning these, or one of these, you need to do a couple of things. Firstly is you need to comment on this video. Very important, because that's how the prize winners will be chosen, by a program that, or a website that randomly selects comments. Number one, you must comment on this video. Number two, you must follow Firehammer's Instagram page. And for that, again, you can see the video description for their Instagram link. Important you follow them there, because that's how they'll be contacting you, or you contacting them, to claim your prize. Very importantly. And if you have time, you can follow Awesome Action Toys, join the Awesome Action Toys Instagram page, again in the video description, and find Awesome Action Toys on Facebook. Okay, so let's begin with the review. So let's look at the Snark first. Box is simple. It shows you how the backpack weapon assembly goes on this side, which is nice, very clear, and how the weapon assembly goes on the arms on this side. Very clear, otherwise simple. This one again is weapons assembly, which looks good, and on this one of arm deformation or transformation, which is not quite as clear, but I guess we'll work that out when we get there. Let's start with the more difficult one first. Okay, so let me just split this. It's the easiest one, just here, I think. Yeah. And let's get rid of our cellophane barrier from our plastic happiness that lies within. It does appear to be a window box. In fact, I will take the cellophane of both first, so we can look in the window boxes and see what we are going to be getting. Exciting times. Joy Toy also have a yellow maintenance version coming out in the future, which looks fantastic on the pictures that I have seen. Looks really nice. Looks like a big robot, but looks fantastic. And then this one, again, looks really nice. Looks fantastic again. And these are off the same basic frame or design, so they will be similar, but that's no problem. Okay, so which one first? I said the other one first. Okay. Let's open up. Woo, plastic high. Let's take out. Zero instructions inside, that's okay. In the back we have our figure in this bag, and a great big blade for the mech. A gun, obviously, for the mech. Well, those blades are something massive. Gun for the mech, but there's no drilled barrel. Then we have our figure here. Comes with a sidearm, a assault rifle that looks really good, and this helmet which looks really good again, and the figure himself does look particularly good. So articulation looks left, right, down, up, side to side, arms all the way. He gets about flat or over flat actually on one, not so quite as high on the other because that sort of armband he's got. Bicep articulation, he gets just over 90 with both arms. He's got the new joint system for the wrist, which I'm not keen on. His hands are a bit rubbery, but I fear not quite tight enough. We'll come to the weapons in a moment. He has trunk articulation under this vest, but it's hard to get to unless I take the vest off. And the vest is very easy. There's two clips on the back. He turns, he goes forwards, backwards, side to side. Hips, pretty damn good. Then the holster gets in the way. Forwards, not so great. Backwards is all right, actually. He has thigh twist, double kneecap, fantastic. He has no boot twist, unfortunately. His feet do twist out to the sides, and they do twist inwards. And he has an alright tippy toe, and his dorsiflexation is not great, but it is a little bit there. Decent figure. He has a hole in his leg where you could attach something, but that's covered by this one of his holster here. Sidearm fits in very nicely and quite securely. He holds his pistol very nicely, I have to say. And the assault rifle, which will be more difficult. The stock isn't too long, so he should be able to get to his shoulder. But again, these hands aren't the grippiest of hands. I prefer more grippy hands, so the weapons are more secure. But he can hold this particularly well, I'm going to say right now. Oh yeah. He is one hell of a bad man. Okay, and his helmet fits over. Not too hard to get on, but will it take his head off when I take it off? No. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this is good. Let's come to the main event. This is not sellotaped, which is nice. Got his hand dropped off there, but that's all right. Okay, so let's put this hand back in place. Bit stiff in one of his ankles. There we go. Here is the mech next to the guy. It's about twice the size of the guy. Okay, so for him, we can, looking at the side of the box, insert this into here for one evil looking bladed weapon for the mech. We can put this one. How is that going to fit in there? Oh, I see. Like this. and onto the arm. So he's got his gun and his blade on the arm, and the other arm we can put the other blade if you want, for a rather vicious close combat monster of a mech. Now I'm trying to work out this part on the side here, which is not very clear to me. I'll come to that in a moment. First, look at the mech's articulation. So there's no head. Well, there is a little head here. That comes up and down. I'm assuming the mech opens upwards. Yeah. Cockpit opens like thus. Nice and big inside. And it's nice they've got a different colour seat, not just the plain black. Arms go all the way around. Oh, they go up from a different way. That's interesting. Can get quite far around. Very, very nice. Bicep, and you can't get tighter than that. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. I can't do that. Can pivot from the bicep, can pivot from the upper bicep as well. Hands, 3 fingers, fully articulated, and you have an articulated thumb as well. So he can hold his gun. The only thing I'm going to say about this at the moment is, I say he can hold his gun. You know he can hold his gun. But it appears that maybe he can't get a thing. Oh, he can just about get a finger in the trigger there. Bit of a struggle, though, have to be said. Holds the gun okay. Not great, I will say, but okay. But again, I'll keep it on the side. Trunk, I'm assuming there's none. Yeah. Legs, ridiculous up. Ridiculous back. It's like a big egg almost with legs. They do pop out, but easy to put back in. There'll be full splits to the side with both. It's got a single kneecap, but it gets a 90-degree bend. Interestingly, if we look on the legs, oh, I see. I'm about to say we've got these 2 square pegs, but these will be for the shim pads here, which will just clip on, it looks like. Clip on which way? Maybe it's the wrong around. Let me see. Is it this one around instead? Okay, like so, I see. And then ankles. Wow, the dorsiflexation just ridiculous on this one, I tell you. The tippy toe is not bad. There's no ankle twist, there's no ankle turn, but there is very stiff toe articulation, which is great. I like that. Good looking mech, good articulation. Now let's work out the part on the side of the box. This is the Firehammer Assault Mech. So hands come off and foot and leg comes off. Let's get the hands off. I can't see. Oh, I see. There's something there that happens, which I haven't figured out yet. So the hands should be able to Which direction? Come downwards? How? There's something here I've yet to figure out. So on the box, the hands sort of come down like that. A back part opens, or he takes the hands completely off, it looks like. Right, rather than wasting your guys' time, I'm going to go and figure this out and come back in a second. So you have these forearm parts open up, and I've put the hands inside. Hands come out, switch the arms around the way, and you get this sort of firepower mode there. These parts on the back can move, like the fact you've got little sort of a fuel, I guess, thing there. It'd be nice if that actually came out as well. And you've got more holes there to put other guns like we saw on the other one in the box. I like this a lot. Last thing to do on this is just to try and fit the guy inside and see how easy that is. It is worth noting that the cockpit is a bit open from the back. Okay, let's put his guns off. And let's have a look. Just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. The cleaner just come. He's cleaning in the bathroom. So you can open the bottom part, slip the legs in. Top part as well, obviously. Close top, close bottom, and you should hopefully get there we go. Get a flush fit, and he is inside. I haven't put his helmet on inside, but he fits nicely. We can see it there, and I believe there is space for his helmet too, if he's wearing it, possibly. Fantastic looking mech. I like this a lot. Okay, I'm going to put him to one side with his bits, and we start on the next one in a moment. So back in a second. My cleaner has gone, I can continue. Okay, let's get this Snark Commando Mech one open and out. So again, the bag is underneath with figure and accessories. This one's got more of a clear cockpit on the chest as opposed to a solid cockpit or solid shell. See that clear cockpit there, looks pretty cool. Just set up this mech very quickly first. And I love the fact that this is snap-on armor. I really am not a fan of the armor on the Fear mechs that you've got a sort of a tie things on and have your little clips, and snap-on for me that's what it's about. Oops. Okay. We'll come back to him in a moment. I love the fact that it's different attachments for the mech. So this one is a female pilot. She appears to have the same, is it the same gun? Same or slightly different assault rifle, but very similar. And somewhere is a pistol. And the helmet is different too. Okay, so let's have a look at her. She's got this big radio on the back. You can see it sort of sticking up. She looks really quite cool. I do like the look of this. And again, her vest, where's the attachments for her vest? On the side. Her vest can be taken off if you'd like to. Articulation, left and right. Not much on the up and down. Side to side is pretty good. Shoulders all the way around. To the side, she gets just over 90. Biceps, she gets well over 90 on the left. And well over 90 on the right. It's pretty cool. Same hand articulation, this new system, which I'm not that keen on. Hands a little bit rubbery, a bit more be better. Trunk is forwards, backwards, side to side, and she can turn. She might have a separate waist turn or trunk turn, but I can't see with the vest on. Because of her attachment, she can't get her legs out, particularly, well, left leg's got almost zero movement, only the right. Forwards is good, but again, it's very little on the left, and backwards is very little on both. There is a thigh twist, which is fine. Double kneecap, quite tight, even with the equipment in the way. There is no boot twist. She can pivot her feet inwards and outwards. Tippy toe is pretty damn good. Dorsiflexation is not bad. Her pistol should be very secure inside the holster, I'm hoping. Fit in. Yep. This is how she holds her guns. Not the best on the pistol. And that's because the finger doesn't really get to the trigger hole. It's alright though, it's not bad. And then the assault rifle should be like the other pilot. Should hold it really nicely because the stock is not too long. She got it to her shoulders okay. It's got a secondary handle to the front, which she can reach, but it's pulling it out of her backhand. Come on, reach! It was so good. She can do it. It's going to take a little bit longer to get it set up. Her hands need to be slightly tighter. There we go. Very nice. And then she has her helmet. Quite a long looking one. Fits on very easily. It's quite, gives me sort of a Death Star, is it the weapons operator sort of helmet vibe about it. That sort of long, roundish coming in vibe. Looks cool. And again, you can take it off without a head popping out, which is great. We come to our mech. We have these two parts here, which are the cannons or rocket launchers or whatever for the back. Which way around are they going to go? That way, I'd imagine. There we go. Very, very nice. This has exactly the same articulation as the last one, so I'm not going to go through the articulation again. But what we have here for difference, which I really like, is that we can change the hands around to this sort of triple las claw, whatever, and this sort of a mini gun. I do have my pliers nearby because sometimes you'll take the hand out like this and the joint will stay in socket, and so you want to take that out. You can take this rubber part out as well if you want. There we go. And then you can choose which hand you have as which, I guess. You have one hand and one weapon, or two weapon hands. Oh yeah. This is awesome. That looks absolutely fantastic. And it's very nice. You've got these little shoulder pieces here that actually move up and out the way, so you get better shoulder articulation. Same with the cockpit again. This part will come up, this part comes down, this part comes up. When you put the figure in, do the feet first and just take her gun off. This time I will put the helmet on to see how she fits with the helmet. In fact, you could put this on forwards or backwards because there's a red visor both ways, but I'm assuming it's this way. Here it is. You know which way around it is by the shape on the hole. So to put her in, get a little pose first with the legs. Just realised there is articulation on the control stick, which is good because that makes it easy to fit him in. Okay, now we get to hold the control sticks. The only thing I'll say that's really missing from the inside, it'd be nice if they had somewhere to stow the assault rifle. Okay, so she is in. This should close hopefully quite ooh, don't push up. Easily. There we go. Though you can't see what's happened to her inside. Let's see what's put that down. Let's see what's happened. She's sort of broken her neck when it's shut. I need to have positioned her feet slightly more bent and maybe going upwards to make a bit more space for her. Let's try again. That's not that important now, you know, so this is what I mean. See the control stick here? It comes up and down, so you've got more space to maneuver around, which is nice. Oh, the head just popped off, never mind. Oh, come on, head, stay on. Let's do that again. Let's get the head on first, nicely. Okay, there'll be one more thing I'll be doing after this. I'm doing a comparison with some other mechs to get an idea of how they look and how they scale. Now these are about 20 centimeters high, which is a fantastic size, I think, for 1/18 scale mechs. The Fear mechs are like 30 centimeters. They are huge. But I've also got my 3-man mech, which is 1/18 again, to get an idea of how they scale with that as well. Okay, that time she's in nicely and she hasn't broken her neck. Fantastic. Okay, so let's just move these bits to the side here. Make some more space. So this is the Shark one, the Snark, sorry, Commando Mech. I like this a lot. Looks absolutely fantastic. Though with having this sort of screen is not as heavily armored as the other one here. Now let's compare to the first 1/18 scale mech they released. That's the Firehammer Mech, which I'm a big fan of. I've got two of these, one in the blue and I've got one in the sand color. I am tempted to buy one or two more. You see the Firehammer Mech is bigger, but still scales very well. And then lastly, fit you over a bit more. Let's bring out the big boy, the Firehammer Mech, who's like falling apart because my cleaner decided to knock him over when she was cleaning. And he just towers above all of them, but they're all 1/18 scale mechs by Joy Toy. Fantastic selection, great for your dios, for your play, and so forth. So again, if you want a chance to win one of these mechs here, you need to comment on the video and you need to follow Firehammer Joy Toy Store on Instagram, which you can find their page in the video description, along with the discount code for Firehammer Joy Toy Store, the special offer link for the Sand ATV for locker toys, and the special offer link for the grey ATV from Alina AliExpress store. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I'm signing out saying please like, share, subscribe, and good luck in the competition. Please click on the notification icon to stay up to date with the latest videos, reviews, etc., etc. Take care, keep collecting. Bye-bye.